Hi to be established, it's Tuesday! So I just finished up my orientation for the third day at this point. Basically the stages of my orientation to my new university has been the general graduate program orientation, and then I had the international student orientation to go to the next day, and then today I had my actual school that you're a student of orientation. For the most part, these orientations have been helpful to me, but I will say, as each day progressed, the information that was being spoken to me became more and more relevant and important and useful to me, which I suppose is a good thing. Finish out strong. During the course of my international orientation day, we learned about the typical stages of cultural transition, and the first stage is the honeymoon stage, in which you're all enthusiastic and excited about the new place that you're in, and then second stage is hostility, in which you just kind of withdraw and you tend to be lonely and, as I said before in my previous video, hate everything about your host culture. Well, not everything per se, but get agitated, I suppose. The third stage is acceptance, in which you kind of reemerge and you're just like, I'm adjusted now. I'm okay. This is good. And then you continue on to the fourth stage, in which you have achieved adaptation. And that's when you're back to your usual enthusiastic self, and you're progressing and you're doing amazing things. Well, no pressure or anything. Now to answer my own question of how to combat homesickness. It's been a progression for me. For the most part, as long as I keep busy, I am okay. At my first university, I kept myself so busy with activities and different clubs and organizations on campus that I was relatively okay. Because I kept myself involved and meeting new people and doing things, I gained a sense of accomplishment, which was positive motivation for me, and then I gained really good friendships along the way. For my second university, I think for the most part, yes, I did keep myself busy, but not as busy as I was at my first university. So instead, I tended to talk to people from my first university that I missed, similar to Esther's technique. Also, bless my housemates for being so kind. My housemates at my second university had to put up with me talking about how awesome my experience at the first university was. So it's really cute in the scrapbook that my housemates from my second university made for me. There's a whole page with the words, so this one time at Cotty, because apparently in that first semester at the second university, there was a lot of mention of the first university. So, of which I'm not surprised. For my current situation, I'm now in another country, completely different region of the world than what I'm used to. So far, I'm doing okay. I'll get into moods where I'm like, I hate Canada, which is really hard to do, actually. It's hard to hate Canada. It's so nice, but it doesn't necessarily have everything from home that I'm used to. So I think I'm progressing okay, considering things are a lot better now that classes are finally started for me, and that I'm meeting new people and I'm getting involved and I'm getting back to keeping myself busy. When classes were not going on, I tend to keep myself busy by reading a lot and by watching movies. Since I am living alone, which is both a blessing and a curse, because I have to do everything myself. What I've been doing is that I'll just go on reading binges in which I'll just spend practically an entire day reading, which is just fabulous for me. I will admit, however, that basically I've been reading fiction primarily during these reading binges, so I can not focus on technical issues quite so much. So this break that has occurred leading up to my new graduate program has been really nice. So I know I'll moan and complain in about a month from now about, oh, I have to do all this work. But at least I had an actual vacation before actually starting this program. So Esther, you recommended a TV series, which I really appreciate. I do remember Less Than Perfect when it came out. I think it was like on ABC Family or Fox Family back in the day, and it's with Sarah Rue and Andy Dick. And I'll have to check it out. I can't promise, I haven't checked quite yet, whether my current choice of instant movie/TV shows carries it, but I shall try. So I shall see you all next week, and hopefully you won't die from such a tremendously long video. Okay, ciao!